Kim Taehyung of BTS is still in Paris. What is he really doing after the Celine 2025 fashion show? Who would have thought Kim Taehyung of BTS was still hanging around in Paris when Korean media had reported his return to Los Angeles? This latest fact is surprising. Just when fans were starting to quell their curiosity after V's appearance on the Celine 2025 runway, a new video emerged this morning. In a recording uploaded by a well-known fan-base account, Taehyung is seen casually shopping at a luxury boutique in the Champs-Élysées area with a shopping bag in his hand. Is this just a private vacation, or is there another secret agenda that has not been revealed? That question continues to echo in the timeline. The circulating video shows V wearing an oversized black leather jacket with a sharp cut, combined with a dark beret that adds a mysterious impression to his visuals. He walked slowly on the sidewalk, appearing to turn towards fans who were shouting his name, then waved while smiling faintly. According to the person who recorded it, the video was taken this morning Paris time. This statement also refutes Korean media reports that V had left Europe the day after the Celine fashion show. Another surprising fact, Taehyung seemed to be accompanied by several Celine staff when leaving the boutique. Speculation immediately arose. Some ARMY suspect V is doing a private fitting for an upcoming advertising campaign, given his status as a Celine global ambassador who always gets exclusive facilities every visit. But others think he is just enjoying his new freedom after completing his military service. If you look at his track record, V's presence in Paris is not just a symbol of a global celebrity. At Paris Fashion Week 2022, he became the Korean artist with the most mentions on world social media in one day, breaking 5 million mentions. The same phenomenon was repeated this year, especially since he appeared on the Celine runway with charisma and stage aura that made various global fashion portals place him on the list of the most influential guests at Paris Fashion Week 2025. Interestingly, small details in his appearance this time also sparked heated discussions on Twitter. V's eyebrows appear to be trimmed in a more defined style, creating a dramatic masculine impression that he has never shown before. Some netizens suspect this is preparation for the next Celine campaign editorial shoot, while others think this is just part of the post-military style transformation. But for sure, this appearance adds to the long list of theories about the big project he is running in Paris. Another speculation emerged from a Korean fashion industry analyst who said that V is most likely still tied to a special photo shoot schedule with the Celine creative team. This is supported by rumors that the fashion house is preparing the latest flagship store campaign to be released next fall, with V as the main face. Until now, there has been no official statement from either HYB or Celine, but seeing how V was treated like a king on the runway yesterday, this suspicion sounds very rational, outside of professional matters. V's presence in Paris has triggered an equally interesting phenomenon. Dozens of fans from various countries were seen gathering in front of the boutique where he was shopping, hoping to see their idol even for a second. Even the French local media highlighted the wave of BTS fan tourism that filled the area around the hotels and restaurants he visited. This again proves the enormous economic impact of BTS on the global tourism sector, which is often referred to as the BTS effect by various pop culture analysis institutions. But behind all the euphoria, an equally important question arises. Are the videos and news circulating completely valid? Almost all information about V's presence in Paris comes from short videos, fan photos, or Twitter uploads. Has anyone really verified the time and location metadata of the recording before the public accepts it completely? Why did the Korean media report that he had flown to Los Angeles? Are they completely wrong, or is the news on social media wrong? The entertainment and fashion world has a mutualistic symbiotic relationship with the media. Sensational publicity like this not only increases brand value, but also increases artist visibility and news portal traffic. In this context, is it possible that V's presence in Paris longer than originally scheduled is part of a PR strategy? Both for Celine, who wants to maintain the buzz of their global campaign, and HYB, who wants to maintain the momentum of V's return after military service. On the other hand, fans think V deserves to enjoy his personal freedom without having to be trapped in a work agenda. As an artist who has completed his military service and returned with the status of a global celebrity, enjoying the atmosphere of Paris could be his priority before returning to a busy schedule promoting his upcoming solo album. An eyewitness who recorded the video said, "He walked slowly, looking around with a peaceful expression, as if he wanted to record all the details of this city in his memory." Meanwhile, the euphoria about V's presence in Paris has not subsided, especially after photos of him with Park Bo-gum and Bae Suzy at yesterday's Celine fashion show went viral across all platforms. The visuals of the three were praised like the most iconic drama characters in South Korea. The friendship between V and Park Bo-gum, which has been established since 2016, has always succeeded in touching the hearts of fans every time they appear together, especially in an international moment as big as Paris Fashion Week. Now, one big question still hangs in the minds of ARMY around the world. What exactly is V's agenda in Paris, and how long will he stay there? Will he suddenly appear on another runway? Or is he preparing for a cross-brand collaboration that exceeds all our expectations? While the answer is still hidden, one thing is certain: Paris is not over for Kim Taehyung, and the world seems to have to prepare to witness the next surprise chapter from the Prince of Celine in the near future. But in the midst of all this excitement, a question arises that is far more important than just, where is V now, or how much does his leather jacket cost? The question we should be asking is everything we see really happening, or is it part of a media and entertainment industry narrative engineering to create a sensation? If we pay attention, the majority of videos circulating about V's presence in Paris come from fan base accounts on TikTok and Twitter. They record with their cell phone cameras, upload them, and thousands of people immediately believe them. But have we ever questioned the authenticity of the video? Are the metadata and timestamps really verified? Who are the witnesses on location? And how can we be sure that the video was taken today, not last week or even last year? Imagine if it turns out that the video was taken some time ago, but was deliberately re-uploaded to create a stir. Who benefits? Celine definitely benefits. HYB also benefits. Global media also enjoy increased traffic. In the end, do we as the audience also benefit, or are we just part of the big game of the world's entertainment and fashion industry? This question sounds bitter, but it is very relevant. Is Taehyung really shopping casually in Paris? Or is this part of a well-planned publicity stunt strategy? If we examine it more deeply, collaboration between luxury fashion houses and K-pop celebrities is nothing new. They invest heavily to pay for exclusivity, then prepare PR materials that are deliberately arranged to invite sensation. The public is made curious, waiting for the latest updates, then unconsciously promoting the brand every time they write a tweet, make a reaction video, or just comment on the artist's appearance. So, where is our position in all of this? Are we part of smart consumers, or are we just free marketing tools that continue to amplify their campaign? Let's reflect together. Is this really about V's personal freedom in Paris, or is it part of Celine's global marketing project? Are you happy to support him even though this might be a publicity stunt strategy? How do you respond to the differences in information between Korean media and circulating fan videos? Will you continue to support Taehyung no matter the narrative? Or do you feel the need to demand greater transparency from his agency? If you want to be a smart fan in the digital age, you need to ask all those questions. Because in the end, what matters is not only where V is now, but how we position ourselves in the midst of the swift flow of information that often deceives our emotions and logic. Thank you. Do you think all of this is real or just media engineering? Write your opinions and critical reflections in the comments column. Let's create a healthy, brave, and intelligent discussion space.